if you're looking for the historical antecedents of the doctrine of the covenant of works and looking for points of continuity in the doctrine of the covenant of works as expressed in Reformed theology, you want to look at three things in particular in the ancient and medieval church. Adam's headship, which you can find expressed very clearly, for example, in the Augustinian doctrine of original sin. And you would want to look at the doctrine of natural law, expressed clearly in the writings of Thomas, and also the intellectualism in the tradition of Thomas. Is that correct? Those are the 3 points of continuity you would search.
Those are, and especially the first two. I think there is a little bit of variation within our tradition on the intellectualist point.
Okay.
But yes, in regard to Ussher, those three things are significant points of continuity.
Right.
That the ecumenical tradition just sort of falls in his lap in some ways.
Got it. So you would say, and I think you do say this in your book, as I recall, that you would find Reformed theologians who hold to a covenant of works that are voluntarist. And so that third category of the intellectualism is not a necessary antecedent, though it is in Ussher's writings.
Yeah, I think that he is a pretty firmly planted intellectualist philosophically. There are other formulations where it's eclectic, right? I'll get tagged by historians if I say he's just outright. It is eclectic, certainly, and especially I think the voluntarists are probably a bit more eclectic too. But you see a little bit of voluntarism on the law in William Perkins, for example. And so they do construct this a little bit differently. And yet, Adam's headship and the law become really important, especially in the final product of the covenant of works.